VPT is in particular connected with the threat evaluation tool, which is presented in another video. In this scenario, we consider a car that emits CAM messages with a first identity. There is also an RSU with SELFY tools that detects the car using its own sensors and describe it in a CPM message with an ID that RSU has chosen. Then, at some point, the car starts using a different identity to emit CAM messages, which is allowed and even recommended by the CAM specification to preserve the privacy of the vehicle. An RSU without SELFY tools would keep describing this object using the same ID. However, an observer that gets both CPM and CAM messages would be in position to understand that the two identities of the vehicle correspond in fact to the same vehicle, because they are described using the same ID in the CPM. Therefore, with SELFY tools, and in particular with VPT, this kind of situation is detected so that a new ID is assigned in the CPM to describe the vehicle which has changed its identity. We are going to now simulate this scenario. In this simulation, the V2X Privacy Tool and Threat Evaluation Tool are executed based on inputs that would be obtained from other SELFY tools. The first CAM message is obtained from the V2X agent with identity ABC. This message is forwarded to the Fusion tool, and the Fusion tool sends its feedback to the Threat Evaluation tool, where we see that the V2X agent with identity ABC in fact corresponds to an object that is perceived by the RSU through its own sensors, and this object has the RSU ID 12345. Since it is the first time this object is seen, a new identifier is assigned to this object for it to be described in the CPM message emitted by the RSU. Then, a second CAM message is obtained from a vehicle with identity XYZ. This message is forwarded to the Fusion tool, and when Threat Evaluation tool gets the result, it provides it to VPT, and VPT determines that object with ID 12345 according to RSU, and which was previously associated with identity ABC, now corresponds to identity XYZ. Therefore, there is a need to update the CPM ID to take the V2X agent privacy into account. And that's why the previous CPM ID is replaced by a new one for this object. Consequently, in the next CPM message, this new CPM ID will be used, which will allow preserving the privacy of said vehicle.